It's specially bought for you. Now it's time for me to get rid of it.
What is naps?
Milk is from today.
Do you know what this?
It's milk from today for you to tell you.
Is this milk?
Congratulations.
Can you open it for me? Let me see.
Congratulations for acting like a baby in a public debate. So.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna do a couple of practical things.
Don't do it.
First of all,
wait. Don't.
It's today's milk. It's up to you.
What shall I do with this?
What milk is this?
It's yours. Today's milk because you act like a baby.
Is this the milk?
I'm drinking that every
Milk.
Sunday to Speaker's Corner.
Leave it.
Smell this, please, brother.
Which will help you to grow up.
Leave it, man.
This isn't milk, brother.
What's your point?
I want to wait. Hold on. Sorry, brothers and sisters. Sorry, I have to make a point here. I've been analyzing this liquid here for some time, and I have to break it to the brothers and sisters here. This is not milk, Hatun. This is not milk.
It's a milk, you're lying.
What is this?
It's a milk. Especially I bought for you.
For what?
How did you get access to this liquid?
Baby. You act
What
like
liquid
a
is
baby
this?
in a public debate.
What liquid is this?
And clearly, that milk is not good enough for you.
It's not milk.
To cover the shame of Mohammed Hijab
It's not milk.
and Muslim community. So,
Thank you.
No worries.
Anyway.
can I
Yes.
just express a couple of points?
Hijab?
Oh yes, why not? What have we? Yes, Hatun, please.
want to
Voice is
express-
annoying.
I know, but we will put up with the voice today because she's been waiting for me. Yes? Have you been waiting for me?
I've been waiting for you since you act like a baby. I was expecting you to grow up to come to speak.
You've been waiting for me.
You learn to walk and come to
Okay,
the
go ahead,
speaker's
Hatun.
corner. Hopefully today you are not acting like a baby.
Okay, go ahead, Hatun. She's
Would you
been
mind,
waiting for me.
Would you mind just apologizing to Muslim community for deceiving them
Community.
in a public platform?
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Christians and Muslims, Muslims and non-Muslims, I would like to apologize. Sorry, brother, I just want to say something. It's important. She told me to apologize. Yes.
Your brother is just throwing your milk away.
No, the milk is gone now. I would like to apologize. Oh, thank you. I would like to apologize for...
Hatun's behavior?
No. I would like to apologize for allowing the people who are watching this live and at home to hear this woman's voice. And such a voice, I know many people have been making complaints about this voice. But it's not about the voice, it's about the argument behind the voice. So let's see what argument you have today.
So,
go ahead.
This is another present for you.
Is this Christmas gift?
Can you just hold this for me?
No, we can't.
So here's another present for you. Since looks like your surname is not enough to cover the shame you brought to yourself and Islamic Dawah team, this is the extra hijab for you. Hopefully it will cover the shame you brought to the Islamic community. So
This is not hijab. Wait, Hatun, can I make a comment on this one?
With making a promise to your Muslim brother and you broke that promise on the debate. Are you going to apologize? This is especially for Mohammed Hijab to cover the shame that he brought to himself alongside to bringing to Dawah team.
Thank you.
And it is your color. So, can you please, are you going to apologize to the Muslim community?
You know,
maybe I should brought the bigger size because that doesn't look like it's going to cover the shame you brought to the Muslim community.
I like it.
Your voice is annoying.
It's very good. Does it look good on me?
Are you going to apologize
do I look
to
like
Muslim community?
Do I look like Santa Claus now?
Are you going to apologize
Do I look
to
like
the
Santa?
Muslim community for deceiving them in your debates?
I like this hijab. Anyways, go ahead, Hatun. Let's not waste time. People
Okay, so you are not going to apologize?
Yes, go ahead. What do you want to say?
Can you?
Sorry. Yes, thank you.
Can you, first of all, I'm just going to give you a couple of lists and I'm going to give you opportunity to apologize for the lies you made publicly.
Go ahead, please.
Can you just please tell us what is Elijah in Hebrew?
Yes, Elijah means Elijah doesn't mean God was with us. Yes.
So Elijah doesn't mean God is with us.
No, it
Can you
doesn't.
apologize?
Yes, this is a mistake.
Okay, turn to the
Don't
camera,
touch, don't touch.
apologize.
I know this is something which might be appealing. And I know you're waiting for a long time to see me. But I didn't expect you to actually
Can you please
No problem.
apologize? Just stick to the topic.
Yes.
If
No,
you
no,
are
no.
gonna
This is
act like a baby, have the milk bottle. So, are you
Yes.
apologizing to the people
Elijah.
for publicly
Elijah does
telling
not
us?
mean God is with us.
What does it
Telling us.
mean?
It means my God is Yahweh. Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
are you apologizing?
Yes.
Are you saying
This is a
I'm
mistake.
sorry?
This is
I
a
am
mistake.
apologizing.
This is I'm totally wrong about that. I was wrong. I made
Is that means
I made
you
a
are
mistake.
saying I am sorry, I made a mistake.
Yes, no problem. I'm sorry I made a mistake.
Okay.
Next one.
Second one.
Yes.
Can you just tell us how many different words for the spirit in Hebrew?
Hebrew.
In Hebrew.
Okay.
Not Hebrew. Hebrew.
As far as I know, ruh is one word. Ruach is the same derivative of the same word. So ruh is like a word in the Hebrew language which means soul, which means air, it means wind, it means many different things, yes? Ruach is very similar to that. So in Zacharias, the point I was trying to make in the debate.
I'm not asking what is the point you are
Yes.
making.
So, yes.
How many
Yes.
words for the ruh?
For the
the
ruh.
spirit.
For the
In
ruh.
Hebrew.
You have ruh, you have ruach, and you
Okay?
yes.
Which is your evidence?
Which is my evidence. The Bible is my evidence.
Okay, give me your evidence.
I've already
Which
given it in the
verse?
debate.
Which verse in the Bible?
I've already made it.
Which
Zacharias.
verse
I've
in
made.
the Bible,
Okay.
ruh, spirit has
Ruach
been
is in
expressed two different
Zacharias
ways.
in two different ways. It's mentioned in Zacharias, as I mentioned in the debate. It's ruach. Yes? Is it yes or no?
No.
It's not ruach.
It's not.
Okay,
There
what is it? Read it.
only one
Read it, please.
word Hebrew,
Yes.
which is
Hebrew.
ruh.
So it's not ruach.
So, it has nothing to do with how I
Ruach is the
pronounce.
same as
Yes, I
ruach.
cannot understand you.
If you are
Hatun,
gonna help
Hatun,
me-
listen.
Just a moment.
Sorry,
just a
sorry.
moment.
Ruach is the same as
Just a
ruh.
moment, just a
It's-
moment.
they're
Wait,
interchangeable.
Wait. If your brother is going to help me with my English,
Yes.
can you first encourage him to go to the Hebrew schools and then teach him Hebrew?
So can you speak?
So,
Can you speak Hebrew?
So,
No, guys.
oh.
Okay, so what's the
So,
issue here? What's the issue?
There is only one word means spirit, that's ruh.
Okay, ruh and ruach are the same word, no?
No, sir. No,
So-
sir.
so, okay,
Give me
with
your
Zacharias, what's mentioned?
qualification. Give me
Yes,
your
yes.
qualification from which Hebrew school you got that.
Yes, well, what Hebrew school? If you go to the Hebrew translations, I've said to you before, the
Okay,
English.
let's go.
Yes, go. Get me Zacharias, please. Give me Zacharias. Tell me where it doesn't say ruach.
Open your
That-
phone.
Are you saying, Hatun, that in Zacharias it's not ruach? Are you saying this?
Sir,
Yes or
there
no?
is
Is it
only
ruach or not?
One word.
Is it ruach?
for spirit
Is it ruach?
in
Yes or no?
Hebrew.
Is it ruach? Yes or no?
There is
Is it- is it-
only
is it hal- is it
one
ruach?
word
Is it
in
ruach?
Hebrew, sir.
What is it
Which
ruach?
is your evidence?
Hold on, sorry. Is it ruach?
Just get on the line.
Hatun,
Just
Ha-
get on
Hatun.
the line. I don't have any,
Hatun.
any other baby bottle for you. Get on
Hatun,
the line.
Hatun. Is the word in Zacharias ruach
That's
on?
not my question.
No. Please,
There is
please, guys.
only one
Listen, sorry.
in Hebrew.
Hatun, I've said this before. In the debate, I mentioned that the word in Zacharias was ruach. I want you to show me that I'm wrong. Give me the verse in Hebrew and read it in Hebrew. Show everyone I'm wrong.
Exactly.
Show everyone I'm wrong. Read it. Show it. Read it. You're asking about my qualification in Hebrew language. Read the verse in Hebrew. Read it.
Do you take
No, hold on.
Sir,
Read the
don't
verse
play
in
that
no.
stupid game with me.
Read it in
Because
Hebrew. Read
I'm
it.
not as nice as David Wood.
No
I
problem.
have a medicine for your illness.
Get the word and read it.
You need to produce
I'm saying it's ruach.
Hebrew language.
I'm saying the word is ruach.
Two words for
I'm
the
saying the word
One
is
of them
ruach.
is ruh, other
No.
word is
Hatun, I
ruach.
said the word was ruach. You're saying no, it's not ruach. I'm saying go to the book of Zacharias and read it and prove me wrong. I will apologize in front of
Chapter.
everyone.
Which chapter?
You find it. You should know. Go ahead.
No, you should.
Tell us which chapter.
No. You find
You're
it.
the Christian,
You're the one who.
Don't play
I've done this
that
debate
game.
2 months ago. It's on the public record. Find it. Do the homework. I told her. She's saying it's not ruh. First and foremost, the word ruh, as far as I know, I'm open to correction, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. I'm open to correction. If the word is not ruh, it's not ruach, and it's ruh, instead I'll say it's ruh, but the way I read it, and I can read the Hebrew script, by the way. You can't read the Hebrew script. Bring me a Hebrew Bible and I'll show you I can read the Hebrew script.
Reading the
It's ruach. No, hold on. Ruach is how I read it. Ruach. I might be wrong. I might be wrong, by the way. Yes. No. I want the correction. I want it. If it's not ruach, then I want to see, ladies and gentlemen, that it's not ruach. I will say, look, it's ruach. But in either case, Hatun, sorry. I told you not to embarrass yourself. You came here with a bottle. Look, you shouldn't have come forward. You shouldn't have come. You shouldn't have put yourself forward today.
This is your last chance.
No. I've mentioned it before. The four angels. My point, ladies and gentlemen, just make this clear. Sorry, sir. I'll say it now. Hold on. I said this before in the debate. I made the case. Yes, and I'm making it again in front of you now. You had 2 months as the Christian community. You had a month or whatever it may have been, 6 weeks, to research and come back. David Wood wasn't good enough. She's done her research. She's part of the DCCI Ministries. I'm saying to you, the point I made in the debate, what I said, hold on guys, I said that how could the Holy Spirit be God when in the book of Zacharias there are four Holy Spirits when there are 4 ruachs? That was my point that I made. So are there 4 gods? That was my point. First of all, whether the point was ruach or ruach, it doesn't matter because they're interchangeable in the Hebrew language. I read it as ruach in the debate. Now I want to know, I want you to go to that verse, Hatun. Everyone here wants you to do it. So now, hold on. Everyone wants you to go to the. Everyone.
I am gonna go.
Yes.
Give me the reference.
Yes, no problem. I think it's Zechariah chapter 6, verse number 3, something like that, or 3 verse 6.
Zechariah?
Yes, the book of Zechariah is in the early. Yeah.
Just a moment.
Where it talks about where it talks about 4 angels. Yes. I want you to read it in Hebrew. You said it's not ruach. I want you to show me that it's not ruach. It's simple as that. Read it. Just read it. Zechariah, just find it in the Bible. You do your own research. Don't come to me with ill-prepared. You know where it says 4 Holy Spirits, 4 ruachs. Get me the verse. Come on.
Get the verse.
You get the verse. I'm not your child. Get your own verse. Get your own verse. Get your own verse. Do your own reference. It's your argument. You brought it. No, I'm not going to help you make your argument. You make your argument.
So you're not going to give
Is it ruach or not? Is it ruach or not? Hatun doesn't have the answer.
She doesn't have the Holy Spirit to begin with.
Oh, okay. So Hatun, so you wasted my time and everyone's time. You said I made a mistake. We waited 6 weeks from the Christian community for some kind of response. This is your response. You're saying it's not ruach. I'm saying it is. I'm still saying it's ruach. And even though it might... Hold on.
Very simple.
Get me where it says it's not ruach.
And and listen very carefully.
Get it for me. Read it.
That is only
let me get it for in Hebrew, right? Read it in Hebrew. So ruach is not there.
Ruach doesn't mean spirit.
Hold on. Is ruach there? Yes, that's what they translate it.
That's not my question.
Okay, hold on.
So, how many words in Hebrew language?
Hebrew,
you don't know, my friend.
I know. I don't know. I don't know. But my broken English is better than the Quranic Arabic. So
you don't know anything, my friend.
Are you going to apologize for that? You say there are 2 different words.
All right, chapter 6, verse 5. Zechariah 6:5.
Get the verse.
Zechariah 6:5.
Now read it.
Zechariah 6:5. Yeah. Now read it. Read it in Hebrew, please. No. You want to correct me on Hebrew? Yes, I believe you me. I might not. I'll put it on the record. I'm not a Hebrew specialist, and I don't want to do the Jewish community injustice by saying that I am. But I can read the Hebrew script, and I can understand some of the Hebrew words. I'm a beginner student. I want you to go in Zechariah chapter 6, verse 5, where it's mentioned in the New International Version. The angels answered me. These are the 4 spirits of heaven going out from the standing in the presence of the Lord of the whole world. Now, the point I'm making, Hatun, let me explain it to you. I'll try and scaffold it for you so you understand. I said, how could there be 4? If the Spirit is God, how comes there are 4 of them? It's a simple question. The Hebrew in that verse, as far as I read it and understood it, was the word ruach. If it's not the word ruach, can you produce what it actually reads in that verse? Zechariah chapter 6, verse 5, read it or leave.
So, that is not
read or leave.
answer to my question.
You have one, read or read.
That is not my answer to my question.
Okay, we'll try again.
You stated there are 2 words.
Okay, you have to read it. You have to read it.
Excuse me.
Read it.
There are 2 words in Hebrew for the Spirit.
I want to know what it says. She's saying it's not ruach. I'm saying it is. Read it in the Hebrew and correct me.
Alone.
Okay. No problem. You are a rabbi, yes?
Or the spirit.
Rabbi, come.
That is only.
Huh?
that is-
But you read Hebrew?
Just-
Please come here. Sir, my Jewish friend, excuse me. He can read Hebrew. Come here, please. Sir, come here. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, we'll settle it now. Wait, what does it say?
He said ruach.
Yes. Zacharias, what does it say? He said Ruach. Okay, thank you very much.
He said ruach.
Yeah, he said it. Okay, can you show Zechariah chapter 6 verse 5? I'm going to give you the Hebrew, yes? You read it for me, please, sir. Once again, you're my teacher. You're my teacher, and you will read it. Yes, you will read it.
That is.
Hold on.
One word in Hebrew stands for the spirit.
Let's find out.
Ruh. Okay? So.
Please come here. Please come here.
One more time.
All right, sir.
How many words?
Zechariah chapter 6 verse 5. Can you please tell me what it says? Is it ruh or ruach?
It doesn't matter, same thing.
Same thing. Thank you very much. Now you've been disproven by 2 Jews. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Good night. Good night. Get out of here. It's done. Ladies and gentlemen. Your boy got smashed. Ladies and gentlemen. It's over. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Yes. Yes. It's interchangeable.
Listen. Second thing.
It's ruh.
Yes. Yes.
Hebrew is ruah.
David Wood's career ended. Now he's a family man. He's with his family.
Oh, what's
his
you
wife is
arguing
happy.
about?
It's over, guys. It's over. It's over, guys. Don't waste my time. Have you got the Hebrew Bible?
Mohammed Hijab, excuse me.
Hold on, it's done.
Can you just tell me? Can you just tell me? Does Allah pray?
Wait, hold on. No. She wants to run away from Ruach. Okay, hold on. Don't run away. Don't run away.
Your boy got smashed. David Wood is finished. We did his janazah. We buried him there. You know that tree? That's where we buried David Wood. He got destroyed.
Okay.
Which is ruh.
Okay, you got 2 people saying, hold on. Hatun. You read Hebrew, sir, yes? You read Hebrew? Yes. Ruach and Ruach, are they interchangeable, yes or no? Are they the same thing? Is Ruach an acceptable Hebrew way to say Ruach? Is it acceptable or not?
In the name of, in the meaning of.
Yes, of Ruach. Yes, wind, spirit, etc. It's acceptable.
Wind, not spirit, wind.
Thank you very much. And you say the same thing? Where's the other Jew? So you accept it, yes?
Just repeat what's happening.
So, okay, it's done. It's done. Why did you put yourself... Hold on. Why did she put herself forward today? Yes, thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Why have you wasted my time?
You're upset because David got destroyed.
Why have you wasted my time?
You are upset.
David
got destroyed. You got destroyed. Finish.
So it's done now.
Let's go.
No, hold on.
Allah pray.
Let's go.
Hold on. Okay, let's deal with this. Let's deal with this. So we're done with Ruach. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no? Yes or no? No, guys. Hold on, sorry. Everyone needs to be participating here. Guys, have we dealt with Ruach? No. Have we dealt with Ruach? Yeah. Yes, Ruach is acceptable.
Be polite now.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
Be polite, be humble.
Thank you, sir.
No need for.
No, with her, she needs special treatment.
No, I agree. Thank you, sir. Yes, I will. Thank you for your advice. I will accept that. So now that we've dealt with Ruach, now the Hebrew specialist, thank you very much for... Not specialist, but you read Hebrew.
I'm blessed with our Abraham language.
You're blessed with Abraham's language. Thank you very much, sir. Alhamdulillah. Thank you very much. Now that's done, now the word Salah. Yes? Is that what you're going to take us to next? Let's do this. No, please, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this.
Hijab, don't make her embarrassed again.
Have mercy on her.
No, please.
Have mercy on her.
Please. I want to know because this is something. So hold on. Let me ask you.
I'm going to ask my question. I'm going to ask
Yes,
my question.
yes, yes.
first time.
Yes, go
How
ahead.
many times does
Yes.
Allah pray for Muhammad?
'None.
50 times.
He never prays for Muhammad.
He never prays for Muhammad.
No, let me explain. Okay, thank you very much.
He never prays for Muhammad.
Let me explain. Would you like me to explain or not?
He doesn't pray for
Would you like me
Muhammad.
to explain or not?
That's yes or no.
Would you like me to explain or not?
That's yes or no. Does he pray
Does she
for